Fresh like I just got a contract. Fresh like I just got a max. Roll up this, we ballin' to the max. Fresh like I got a contract. Moving through the city, we be going. Yeah. Roll up this, you pullin', now you know. Oh, fresh like I just got a contract. What's up? Shout out to all of y'all, man. How y'all doing? Welcome back. We here. We live. Pavy's back in the building. Shout out to Pavy. And shout out to y'all for watching the last episode 2 with Glasses Malone. Y'all ran the numbers up on that. We appreciate y'all. But Pavy is back. He's in the building. The hot take extraordinaire. If y'all haven't been watching the Pavy's Daily Takes, which I won't lie, I've been watching the Pavy's Daily Takes. I actually been upset that they aren't available in podcast version. So you need to make sure.
Oh yeah, put the thing in podcast. I got you.
Because I've been watching them, but I'll be watching them while I'm riding, going on an errand or something because they quick. But I'll be like, man, if this is on a podcast, I could just turn it on the podcast app. So
I got you.
Make sure you do that. Because as a fan, I've been listening to it. I thought you did a great job with your trade deadline recap.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
We here, we back. It's Hoops and Brews. We got a special guest on the show coming up in a few minutes. The homie Keith from Atlanta, hardcore, diehard Atlanta Hawks fan.
Didn't y'all make a bet before the season?
What was the bet?
I don't know. I think something about the Hawks was gonna win more games than somebody.
If he said more games than the Bulls, then he was on that DOPE. But we gonna have them discussions once we get them in here. But it's Hoops and Brews. It's your boy TPJ. As always, you can find me on Twitter, Instagram at RealTPJ. That's REELTPJ. It's a film joke. If you don't get it, you damn dummy. Actually, follow my new Twitter account, OldTPJ, OLDTPJ. Because if you follow Real TPJ, I'm not gonna respond to that. But as always, this show stars rapper extraordinaire Pavy. Talk to the people. Let them know what's up. How you doing, brother?
As always, man. Follow me on Twitter at Pavy World, PAVY World, all one word. Check out all my music, Pavy on whatever streaming platform you like to use. So yeah. Hoops and Brews, get into it.
So as always, man, on Hoops and Brews, we drink beer, we talk basketball. I actually got some wine today because
I have wine as well. I have white wine.
Yeah, I had a migraine for the past couple of days, so I didn't really want to drink, but I'm like, fuck it, man. It's Hoops and Brews. We ain't did this in a long time. Let's get it in. So, man, the NBA season has been crazy since we last actually talked. I think it was the beginning of February last time we talked about basketball, other than like a few texts in like the text message. By the way, that text I sent you the other night, which we're not gonna talk about that right now, when I was with Joe, is hilarious. About Lil Bron and bro, like I'm dead ass, G. I'm dead ass, G. But shout out to Bron, by the way, for hitting the game-winning shot in the All-Star game. I thought that was pretty cool. Actually, I thought that was a good moment for him on a night when Steph shined. Like LeBron still showed that he's like there, kind of with the guys, and I like that. So that was cool. So how you feel about All-Star break and all of that? And then we're gonna bring Keith. That shit was trash.
It was trash. The whole thing trash. I enjoyed the All-Star game was okay for one quarter.
Yeah.
The final quarter was fire. All-Star Saturday was god awful, bro. That was the worst dunk contest ever. The 3-point contest was actually cool. So Was it
really the worst dunk contest ever?
It was terrible. It was god awful. I didn't enjoy anything. Mostly because they missed every dunk, bro. If they just would have made the dunks, it was probably the worst one I can remember since. Remember when Ryan Anderson missed like 20 dunks?
Yeah.
It's probably the worst. Like, it's just one of the worst ones I can literally remember. It was terrible. It was not good.
It's been a lot of bad.
Not like that, bro.
Contest to me.
Not like that, bro. It usually, at least people will make the dunks 1 or 2 tries. G. Cole Anthony put on the Timbs, did the New York dance, and proceeded to miss 15 straight dunks.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, no disrespect to Cole Anthony, but you let New York down that day. I didn't even know he was from New York, G.
He from New York? Yeah, that makes sense because his dad played with the Knicks, so that makes sense.
Yeah, but let's go ahead. Let's bring Keith in, man. Keith, talk to us, man.
What's happening?
What's happening, bro? Talk to us, man. You live, join via audio. It's Hoops and Brews, man. We talking All-Star break. How did you feel about the dunk contest? Did you think it was bad?
It was very bad. I actually agree mostly with Patty about pretty much the whole weekend. Now, I don't know about it being the worst dunk contest that I've ever seen. I got a pretty goddamn good memory. I can remember when I was 2, so I retain information pretty good. I really want to say that dunk contest after, I want to say 03 with after that Jordan All-Star game. I want to say that one was pretty fucking trash.
Is that Ryan Anderson?
I think that's the right one we talking about. I think that was pretty fucking ass.
Ryan Anderson. This one was up there with this one.
Yeah, it was ass for like, man, a dunk contest after 03. Nigga, that shit, it was, hold on. Am I allowed to cuss on here, bro? I don't want to mess y'all platform up.
Say whatever you want to say, bro.
Okay.
I don't give a damn. Say whatever you want to say.
Okay. But it was pretty ass for like 2 or 3 years after that shit, man. It didn't crank back up until what, Dwight Howard and then he had the Josh Smith one and shit. Yeah. But it was pretty, it wasn't good. And I also want to say, because I've been seeing a lot of people say that what Shawty who played for the Bulls, Aaron Gordon and Zach LaVine, a lot of people going to call that the greatest dunk contest of all time. No, the fuck it was not. The one in 03 with Jason Richardson.
No, that was a hard one. That was a hard one. But yes, it is. Bro, they wasn't doing that shit, G. They wasn't doing that, bro.
Half the fucking bro. Half the dunks that them niggas did, they stole from Jason Richardson.
Jason wasn't dunking from the free throw line, G.
And he also didn't throw it behind his back.
From the free throw line, G.
He went behind his back.
Honestly, bro, I'm never impressed by the nigga going from the free throw line. Once Mike did that shit is dead, nigga. Fuck off. So that shit does not count, my nigga. Bro, Jason Richardson, that damn statue leaving 360 did. That shit was almost like a 540 did, bro. Like, no. 03, I would say 1A, 1B. Fuck it. I'll give y'all niggas that. 1A, 1B, but the game itself, the All-Star game, it needs to go back to East versus West form. I don't like that team, this team, that. That shit is stupid, bro. When I was a kid, man, I'm a Hawks fan, right? So I always rooted for the fucking East doing an All-Star game. Like, niggas
y'all ain't had no players in there when you was growing up, G. Y'all ain't had no Hawks in that game when you was growing up, G. It wasn't no Hawks in that game, G. Who?
Well, no, I'm with not an old game.
No, late 90s, you had some Steve Smith and Mutombo.
You had Nick and all them, Mutombo and them niggas. Quit fucking around with me, boy.
2000s, you did not have.
But 2000s, the earlies, it wasn't. I'm tripping out that. But, nigga, I don't give a fuck if the Hawk ain't in there. Nigga, go back to East versus West. The fuck? Nigga, I don't want to see no fucking Team LeBron and fuck them niggas. What kind of narcissistic shit is that, man? And why the fuck is it LeBron and Durant every year? That nigga Durant ass hurt. LeBron team ain't fucking winning shit. So why are they the fucking captain?
See, KD wasn't even at the game. Now, obviously, KD wasn't there for very unfortunate reasons. But KD wasn't even at the game. And the shirt said Team Durant.
Bro, all I'm saying is a lot of ignorant ass shit going on in fucking sports, and nobody addresses it in the media, and nobody say that because they know it don't fucking make sense.
The Rising Stars challenge was no, Rising Stars. The skills challenge, terrible. Hey, why did you change that? Change that back.
Individual players. What the fuck was that? What was that?
Gee, it's not even skills. It's just shooting,
bro. That shit had me hot, bro. Like, I was like mad. I almost broke my phone. How hard I was just mashing down on the keys, bro. Like, my nigga, go back to individual fucking players.
No, but I mean, they did show some skills. They had to dribble around. One person dribbled around the thing the wrong way.
Not rocking, G.
They didn't even know which way they was going, bro. Like that.
I'm not rocking, bro. Go back to the old skills challenge. G. I'm not rocking, bro. I'm not rocking, G. I'm not rocking. The only thing that was cool was the 3-point con. And I remember I was like, and then granted, I was in Chicago, so I remember like, yo, Cat or Luke Kennard gonna win. I was like, no, Zach LaVine. I'm like, no, Zach LaVine smooth gonna get 15. Zach LaVine got 15. The 3-point contest, cool. Everything else about All-Star Weekend, except the fourth quarter of the game. The fourth quarter of the game was fire. I do like the score thing. I think the score thing is dope when they add it up. That's cool. I would like to see them go back to East versus West. Like, I know they was doing it. I think because what the West had all that talent at first, but not all that talent.
Yeah, but now it's
back in the East.
Now. Yeah,
it's like kind of back in the East. Go back to East versus West.
It was so competitive when it was East versus West because everybody who had East teams would be like, nah, nigga, we was like, fuck that. We going for the East. We want them niggas to beat the West. And vice versa. And now it's just like, I don't give a fuck about no team LeBron. Like, that nigga team suck. They not even about to make the playoffs, bro. Why is he a fucking captain, man? Like, if you gonna do it that way, pick the niggas that are in the MVP race to be the 1 and the 2 or something like that. Flip a coin or something between them niggas.
Man said flip a
coin between y'all.
Like, damn, just do something that make fucking sense, bro. Like, Team LeBron, Team Durant. That nigga hurt. This ain't his fault. He can't even coach.
He can't even coach. Yeah, I just wasn't the biggest fan of All-Star Weekend. Now, granted, it could be. I think you tweeted about that, or somebody did. Like, it could be because I'm getting older, and like, I just don't like All-Star Weekend. Don't always have the same appeal personally to me as it once did when I was a kid. Like All-Star Week, like the All-Star game was something you probably look forward to more than any other game. Now I damn near look forward to regular season matchups. Like again, yes. Like yesterday, I clicked on the TV and I saw it was Timberwolves Grizzlies. I really wanted to watch Timberwolves Grizzlies. It was a great basketball game. I look forward to that more so than random exhibition games. But I wasn't rocking, bro. I wasn't rocking.
It's funny how we get older. Like now, like I want All-Star Weekend to go so fucking fast so we can get back into the regular season. Like the second half. Well, it's like why they call it the second half of the season if it's only 24 fucking games left? Like that's
I don't know why. I have no idea. Really,
it's like the last quarter of the season. What the
facts?
Fuck?
Facts.
But, I really be want All-Star Weekend to hurt and just get the fuck on, bro. Like that's just me because I just want to see what the fuck my team finna do. But I don't know.
Y'all
man.
Y'all ain't finna do shit, bro. You already know that.
Man, everybody know the Hawks is the team that you be niggas like, yeah, they suck, but as soon as like, well, they made the playoffs, man, we might have to worry about it, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. That's who we are, boy.
Y'all gonna play the Bucks in the first round and get curb stomped, G. And then you gonna be apologizing to niggas on Twitter like you did last year when you was talking about they was going to the championship. Although I will say this, last year you was right when you said they was gonna be fired. I'm not mad at it. But the tape is out.
I never apologize for my fucking takes at all. Cause
ever.
It's like ever, because it's like nigga, fuck y'all, no surrender. But
no surrender.
But last year I told you what the motherfucker was gonna do, and they put it together at the right time and they got hot. I just hate that motherfucker, that ref, man, stepped on bro ankle, and man. Who knows? But
bro, we know.
Don't blame. Stop
it. No, bro, we know.
But we gonna smoke the fucking Suns, and that's for sure, boy. And boy, y'all had to deal with me.
Y'all would have got
deal with me. Y'all niggas had to deal with me, boy. Man, y'all niggas better be motherfucking go on this rant right quick. But y'all niggas better be fucking praying. Cause y'all think shit fun, you better be fucking praying. They never fucking win. Just like I told niggas when the Georgia Dogs won, it was gonna be hell on their asses. When the Braves won, it was hell on their asses. Well, let the Hawks win.
Don't worry, they're not winning.
Let the Hawks win. I don't give a fuck if it's this year, next year, or 20 years from now. Because I don't forget shit. The Hawks was my first Atlanta team, period. Let them win.
All right,
let them win.
No, but in all honesty, all right, Hawks fan, obviously from Atlanta, they are 28-31 right now. They are 10th. If the season started today, they would be in the play-in. They'll be playing the Hornets in the play-in if the season stopped today. In all honesty, what do you expect from the Hawks for the rest of the season? And looking at the team, if you had let's say GM powers and you put on your hat, what would you do in the offseason to try to improve this team to get it back to the conference finals where they were the year before?
Okay, man, that's a good question. Honestly, like as far as man, this year been so up and down with bullshit, and I don't know. I really can't say what they're gonna do as far as the next 23 games. I don't know. I do expect them to get in the playoffs, or at least I know they're gonna get in the play-in, and I believe they can beat the Hornets. And there's another play-in team after that because they got to play.
Yeah, if they were to beat the Hornets, they would have to beat the Hornets and then beat either the Raptors or the Nets to get in the playoffs. Currently, if it stayed the same way.
Currently. So I mean, I don't know, bro. Like honestly, I don't have too much faith in that. It's just me just being honest. Like I'm not gonna bullshit the bullshitters at all with that one. Like I just don't know. But as far as this summer, I think at this point they have to get like a legit number 2.
So I've had this discussion, right? I think DeAndre Hunter can be that guy. He just got to stay on the court.
He's not going to wait for that, though.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? That's the thing. See, TPJ got it right there. How many years do you really want to wait for DeAndre to develop? Like that's a big gamble. You feel what I'm saying? So I feel like, okay, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Oh, okay. I feel like I know you asked me as far as me being the GM, but yeah. I really want to say what I think they gonna do. The actual team is gonna do this summer. In my opinion, I think they do get rid of John Collins, and I love John Collins. I've been on John Collins train since day one, since we drafted, bro. But I think they get rid of him. I think they get rid of him and possibly Dre, or it's a combination of Bowie, Gallo, maybe Clinton, some picks or something like that to get somebody. But I know for a fact, like,
probably goes.
I know they're gonna try to bring in somebody at least, and even if it's not like, because me personally, I don't think it got to be like some crazy big name. Like, it's this thing that's going around and people saying that, well, you gotta have legit two superstars. To be honest, I don't think Chris Middleton is not a fucking superstar to me.
No, he's
not. He's not a star, but he's an all-star.
I got a hot take.
You know what I'm saying? He's good, and that shit works. But they won one. I don't think we need another big name superstar like that. But we need someone who can actually free up, trade the motherfucker, move all ball, and someone we need to bring in someone who's a defensive dog that's gonna get this team hit in the fucking game. Because it's just like, I'm gonna let you go, but it's just like when you watching Hawks games, bro, like the first and the fourth quarter, it's just like so much low energy, and it's just like, okay, like, y'all motherfuckers getting paid millions of dollars, like y'all act like y'all don't want to win this shit. You can't just put all the energy on the offensive side of the court, and then coming down the court, it's just, okay, we just finna do this and rumble around and do X, Y. It's like nobody knows what the fuck they're doing once the defense got to be switched on. So I think they got to bring in a big defensive player that's good, and they have to bring in someone who can actually create their own shot and a playmaker. That doesn't necessarily have to be a superstar.
Teddy Hart, you my guy, but hell no.
No, I'm not rocking with the Bradley.
Y'all getting cooked. Now, this is my hot take.
That's some bad defense.
my hot take is, in the summertime, Clippers call up the Hawks. Hey, give me John Collins, Clint Capella, throw in Lou Williams. Actually, I don't want Lou. Actually,
retire. Lou need to retire.
Give me John Collins. Hold on a minute. Give me John Collins, Clint Capella. And then pick somebody on your team that's young and give me them. And we're going to give you back Paul George. And next year we're going to try to run out Covington, Collins, Kawhi, Powell, and Clint Capella. Yes.
No. I say no.
Yes, G. Yes.
I say no, brother.
And you get PG? Why not?
2 minutes, because he don't be fucking on the court. The fuck? That's some Atlanta shit to do. Like, get a motherfucker who can't stay healthy. That's the Atlanta shit to do. Fuck no. I'll take Bradley Beal all day over that shit, man. I ain't gonna lie.
No, y'all getting cooked with Bradley Beal on the floor.
And that, and I would still take him over goddamn Paul George, because I can't trust Paul George to be on the court. At least I know Bradley gonna give me 30 of them things.
And y'all gonna give up 130 of them things.
That's true too, but shit,
that's true.
How many goddamn points an injured damn Paul George gonna give us? If we still gonna give up 30 of them, at least we gonna get 30 back.
That is hilarious.
I actually would take a stab at Zion before I do that.
Zion, do you think Zion will play in Atlanta?
That nigga wanted to play in Atlanta. You seen when he tapped that shit, that boy was praying, please don't let New Orleans draft me. Please. He was begging and pleading when he touched that Atlanta part of that damn podium. That boy did not, man.
Atlanta part of that podium.
Hey, man. Hey, niggas got to get off Zion. The media do.
I'm on him too. Get your big ass out there and play basketball.
Man,
come on, G. Come on, G.
You know why I ain't tripping, bro? Because it shouldn't be a fucking basketball team in New Orleans, period. It just shouldn't. And I know for a fact that the fucking league gave them Zion when they know he should be in Atlanta. It should be a fucking, man. Hey, fuck New Orleans, man. Hey, it shouldn't be no goddamn basketball team in New Orleans, man. Get the fuck on, man. Niggas don't deserve that shit.
Fuck New Orleans.
This shit forever, bro.
I mean, but honestly, bro, I think when it comes to the Hawks, they're a team that had the unfortunate thing of, I feel like they might have peaked. It kind of gives me like Blazers vibes. Remember when the Blazers went to the conference finals that year, and it's like they kind of peaked that year. I think the same thing could have possibly happened with the Hawks.
No, I'm gonna tell you what happened to the Hawks. When they peaked, you know what happened? They got full of themselves.
That's fair.
And that's why I be on Twitter trashing the fuck out of them, because they got full of themselves. I mean, they're a young ass team, but at the same time,
they say you need your own show, bro. When you gonna come to when you gonna come to HNB Media?
Man, hey, but y'all boys know, man, I'm the king of podcasts, and I was on that shit in 2011 with Back to Chevere Radio.
I know, but bring it back. Bring it back. The fans say they want to tune in to you, bro.
Hey, man,
you can't talk about rap on your show though, because you're gonna be going too hard.
Look, man, when shit start to settle in again, bro. You know what I'm saying, niggas? When shit start to settle in, because it's kind of crazy out here right now. And I get the time, then I'll put some effort for. I really want to bring it back, but I really want to bring it back. I actually want to have the car. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's hard.
Fuck a studio. Like, I want to do it inside of the car with a few people. I actually planned it out and wrote it out. It's just nigga getting them 70 bands to get one of them damn cars.
But that's actually a fire idea, though.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
But man, I forgot my train of thought. Who was we talking about?
Oh, you said the Hawks were
no, man. Like the beginning of the season, like when Trey was like they was feeling themselves, and Shawty was like, you know, the regular season boring, you know, we always gotta hype ourselves up. And I'm like, nigga, why the fuck would you say some stupid shit like that? Like, why would
y'all ain't champions? What the hell you mean?
Y'all made it to the ECF and won a couple games from that shit, but nigga, they ain't shit. They ain't no goddamn ring. Like, why would you say some dumb ass shit like that? And like, they've been tearing his ass up all year on the radio because of that. Rightfully so. The fans have been too, you know, and it just seemed like a lack of fucking focus, man. That's what it seemed like to me. I don't think people caught on, because we like the number one or the number 2 rated offense in the fucking league.
Yeah, but what are they rated defensively right now?
And then we're like the bottom at the fucking defense, and defense is fucking effort. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker can't sit up here and tell me, you know, oh, and he can't. No, man. When I see people on the perimeter and they're wide the fuck open, and you watch them shoot, you halfway pursue, you don't put your hands up, nigga, I can do that myself. So don't tell me you can't fucking do it. Don't make a fucking excuse and talk about, well, the assignments, the X and O's, and nigga, you sound like I almost said some crazy shit. You sound crazy as hell right now saying some stupid shit like that, man. How fucking hard is it when a man who you know he shoots threes? How hard is it for when you closing out to put your fucking hands up? I see motherfuckers closing out but not putting their hands up. How hard is you for to tell your man that there's a pick coming or to fucking rotate over the switch? I played ball, dog, so I know these type of things. Like, you're a fucking professional. Are you this stupid? That's why I couldn't be a fucking coach, because, nigga, I'm not gonna sit there and be, okay, guys, no, hey, you a fucking dumbass, bro. You a dumbass, because you know that was dumb, bro. It's the lack of focus with the Hawks, bro. That's it on defense. On defense only. It's the lack of fucking focus, bro. Like, this little small shit that made me want to pull my hair out. Kevin Hurt, I'm glad they stopped letting him fucking inbound the ball. Why is he inbounding the fucking ball all the time when he can't fucking pass the ball from an inbound fucking position? Why? That's stupid. Give it to someone else. It's like Kevin, and I love Kevin Hurter, bro. But Kevin Hurter has the awareness of a fucking pencil. Period. Period. On the court, the guy has zero fucking awareness. It's amazing. It really is amazing to me, like, how he don't have no awareness of what the fuck is going on defense.
Oh my god, dog.
Yo,
like, bro, what are you like? And he's okay, like one-on-one, like individual defense. He sucks in team fucking defense. The nigga, bro, look around you, man. You don't hear what the fuck are you like? What's up? Put your hands up, man.
I will say this.
Oh my god.
I do like the defensive potential of Okongwu. I do like Okongwu. What? I do like Okongwu.
Hey. He that boy the future, man.
Okongwu is going to eventually get Capella traded somewhere eventually.
He is, man. I hope Clint teach him how to fucking rebound before we get rid of his ass, though.
Yes, that's fair.
As much hell as the and I would like to say this about the Falcons. I said the Falcons, the Hawks fan base, man, because they pissed me off too. Because a lot of these motherfuckers weren't here in the fuck. You wasn't here in the 90s, bro. You weren't in the early 2000s before Josh Smith and them niggas came along and we made the play. You wasn't here. Okay?
You wasn't here with Sharif Abdul-Rahim.
You was not. You weren't here when we drafted Jason Terry, and that was the highlight. You know, when you came to the game, Jason legit was the highlight. I was there, motherfucker. Y'all niggas need to be fucking grateful. Like, it just be, man, like, our fan base, bro, is becoming like the Warriors fan base, like, unbearable, dog. It's just like, nigga, y'all wasn't fucking here. Why are you so fucking hard? Like, I know I'm hard on players. That's what's doing stupid shit. But, like, it'd be like little small shit. The fans just, like, grab a hold and just go ballistic over. And they never really critique Trey. They always give Trey they always just give him the benefit of the doubt and shit like that. And I'll give you the perfect fucking example. Like, last night, DeAndre Hunter had to leave the game because he had an illness, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Turn on the radio today, Dukes and Bills. Motherfucker goddamn shitting on DeAndre Hunter. Motherfucker, he left the game in the second quarter. What are you talking about?
Apparently, I didn't see the game, but apparently Ayo had Trey in a vice grip. Apparently.
Nah, I ain't had that man. His ass was just bricking.
So Ayo had nothing to do with that. So Ayo had nothing to do with them bricks.
Man, fuck no, bro. That man was getting free and all that. That shit just was not going in, dog. Like, I do not buy all that. Niggas had Trey in the. No, you didn't, bro. No, you didn't, bro. That man was fucking bricking. That was a chucker night, bro. Get real. When I see that man create space on you, you didn't shit down, bro. When them shots, listen, when your hand up don't fucking matter because you so far back or he created that much space on you, that defense do not fucking matter. Please cut it out. That man had a shitty game. Stop it, man. Stop it. I hate when motherfuckers. We locked down. No, you didn't, gang. In a 7-game series against you motherfuckers, he gonna cook your ass. Win or lose, he gonna cook your ass specifically. And that's real. Let's just be fucking real here. Niggas was talking all that shit last year. Ban Simmons. Trey was doing that fuck ass nigga. Nobody locks down fucking Trey Young. Like, what superstar get locked down, dog?
To be fair, G, Trey did shoot 39% from the field and 32% from three in that series.
I don't give a fuck. The nigga, them points when that shit dropped. It dropped. Bring up what Kobe shot, nigga. The fuck? Let's want to bring up that type of shit. Bring up what Luka shot. Oh, that's right. They actually got put out that first round.
Oh yeah, can we? Hold on, wait. Can we have this discussion? You are a Trey Young guy. TP is a Luka guy. What is the gap? Do you even think there's a gap between Trey Young and Luka Doncic? Do you think there's a gap? And what is the gap?
Grand Canyon size gap.
Not a gap at all, bro. Like, it's like niggas wanting to be
about 5 inches in height, 7 inches in height, and 40 pounds of a gap.
Get the fuck on that week. Yeah, and you know all that bullshit, man. You know the best thing you come out with is like what 4 fucking rebounds more than that. Get the fuck on TPJ. That bullshit means nothing to me, nigga.
What are you supposed to average? 12 rebounds a game? He averaged 29, nigga. He averaging 29. What you mean?
It's me, nigga. Like,
I don't care, nigga. He's averaging 29. How many more rebounds you want him to get as the point guard? I'm asking you a question.
Hey, listen.
He's
man,
2 assists behind your man's.
Averaging
more points.
Bro, how many points do we got right now?
More than Trey?
I don't think he averaging more points than Trey.
I don't know. I got
look.
Luka is averaging 20. No, he is. Luka's averaging 27. Trey is averaging 25.
Come on, man. Stop playing with me.
And that shit, listen, man. The funny shit about this Luka shit, bro, like niggas be like, yeah, he taller, bitch. Okay, 4 fucking rebounds. Kiss my ass, bro. I don't give a fuck about no rebounds, man.
Technically, Trey Young is averaging 0.1 more points per game than Luka.
Huh? Exactly, nigga.
He's not.
I'm looking at ESPN right now. Unless ESPN wrong.
Gee, basketball reference be lying there.
Gee, how many years basketball reference be lying, bro?
Basketball reference be lying, bro. Because it say Trey averaging 25.
No, this man averaging 27.6. And Luka averaging 27.5.
Oh, okay.
Listen, man. Like,
Trae Young shooting better from him on every spot of the floor. Luka averaging 6 more rebounds a game, basically, or 5 more rebounds a game. And Trae Young only averaging 0.3 more assists than Luka. Luka averaging 0.1 more steals, a half a block a game. He averaging 0.3 more turnovers than Trae Young. And Trae Young technically got a higher PER. I ain't mad at you.
Exactly, bro. It's not no gap, bro. Like, and this is me being all right. Let me take it. It's no fucking gap, bro.
Put Luka on the Hawks. Put Luka on the Hawks. Y'all getting to the championship last year.
No, we not. You put Luka on. You put Luka on the Hawks. Ain't nobody fucking better. Niggas,
you lying. Clint Capella way better.
Only person
Clint Capella way better.
Only person better.
Low key, John Collins way better because at least John Collins will post up. KP bitch ass just want to stand out there and shoot fucking 3-point.
John Collins probably don't need to post up.
Listen, bro. The only gravity Luka got that raising is his own. I don't hear that dumb ass shit. That shit, nigga, get the fuck you like. Y'all was complaining he don't got no help.
Nah, he did have help. His help just didn't shoot. I was there.
Let me finish.
Go ahead.
Yeah, before that, though, when the bitch ass niggas made the play in, it was nigga, fuck out of here. That's why y'all bitch ass Dallas Mavericks fans was giving them thank you claps. You bitch ass niggas. Thank you, Luka. Thank you for the playoff experience. These niggas can't even get past the first round. Nigga, don't argue about some motherfucker who can't get out the first fucking round, boy. The fuck? Nigga, it ain't fucking close. It ain't no fucking gap. We won the motherfucking trade. Niggas are still trying to justify.
Y'all did not win the trade. Y'all did not win the trade. You didn't win the trade. You didn't win the trade. You didn't even win the ring. You just got to the conference finals.
Let me get my time back, please. Let me finish. Niggas want to haul that Luka shit up, bro, because they know they was eating dick draft night. And everybody, all these sports media motherfuckers, had to walk back on their fucking words. Had to. I mean, report. Oh, Skip Bayless. What the fuck is Dante Vincenzo? I can't even pronounce that motherfucker name, dog. Like, get the fuck on out of here, man. Y'all niggas better give that nigga Trae Young some motherfucking respect. I had to hear that bullshit about the Knicks, bro, before the playoffs. On my mama, bro.
So who you think gonna reach the NBA Finals first, Luka or Trae Young?
It's gonna be Trae, but let me finish this shit about the Knicks, bro. On my mama. Niggas was talking wild crazy, especially your girl Ashley. Niggas was talking wild motherfucking crazy about that Luka. I got the Luka with the Knicks. And I'm like, my nigga, who the fuck on the Knicks would start on the Hawks? Nobody. Why the fuck are you ignorant motherfuckers making this a thing, bro? Like, if sports, if niggas is getting jobs in the media to make dumb ass answers like that, bitch, give me a motherfucking job. I'm tired of it, goddammit. Get the fuck on. These motherfuckers who talk about the Lakers and motherfucking the Warriors all day. I ain't talking about y'all, but I'm talking about these other motherfuckers. Y'all talking about these niggas all fucking day. What the fuck you know about the Hawks, dick sucker? What?
Hey,
relax. What these people know about the Hawks, bro? You watch the same fucking teams every day. Anybody put the fucking Knicks over the Hawks? How many chromosomes y'all niggas got up there in New York City, dog? 20? You need 21.
For the record, I picked the Hawks over the Knicks in that series. I picked the Hawks in 6. For the record, I was one of the people who picked the Hawks. For the record, just want to say
because guess what? If you believe Julius Randle was an MVP candidate and could start on the fucking Hawks, you a fucking moron.
You said Julius Randle would start on the Hawks. Randle would start. Randle.
No, he would not, bro. He's not starting over Clint.
John Collins,
John Collins.
No, he's not. Start over John Collins,
Bro, John Collins, what, 18 and motherfucking 8 players, something like that, bro.
Come on, G. Randle like 18 and 8, G.
Wait,
18 and 8, 20 and
yeah,
20.
but he's a fucking moron. Nigga, they don't have the same ball IQ, dog. They don't slip. Bro, John Collins, bro, and he don't get credit, bro. John Collins is one of the best screeners, and he's one of the best at screens in the fucking league.
That's fair.
And he does not get credit. Bro, why the fuck? Julius Randle is not. He's kind of off the
bench,
man.
Also, can I ask you, because so I remember the Clippers came when the Hawks came to LA, they played the Clippers. I want to ask you a question. Somebody who watches the Hawks more than me. Why do the Hawks feature Gallo so much in the offense?
Man, bro, I'm like 50-50 on that shit, bro. I ain't even gonna cap to you, man. Like some nights I be like, why the fuck is this guy out here for real? But what?
Now wait a minute. I got a problem. Hold on, wait, no. Cause you just talked to no, stop. Cause you just mentioned this man John Collins in terms of his screen assist. John Collins is damn near at the bottom of this page, averaging 2.3 screen assists. Let's look at Julius Randle. Julius Randle is averaging 2.6. He averaging more than John Collins. Come on, G. Julius Randle gonna start over John Collins, G.
Yeah,
bro,
G.
No,
Randle. Yeah.
Yes, he is, bro. Show that man some respect.
No, he's not, bro. No, he's not.
Show that man some respect.
Wait. Bro, I can't even imagine seeing a lane with Julius Randle and Clint Capella in it. You stupid motherfucker. No. No, nigga. That's like having fucking a Kongu and Clint out there together, bro. That's how you barely fucking do it. Get real, man. Like I was saying, man. What month was that game in, though?
Hey, will the Lakers make the playoffs, though?
Do the Lakers make the playoffs? They make the play in.
Pappy, do the Lakers make the playoffs? Let's stop talking about the Hawks. This man been ranting about the Hawks for 37 minutes.
He asked a question about Gallo. I mean, I wanted to answer that real fast.
Go ahead, answer that question about Gallo. Then let's talk about the Lakers.
He was playing trash like in the beginning of the season towards like December and shit like that, bro. But I can't even cap the way he's future now, bro. Like the motherfucker been busting ass for like the past few weeks, man. I can't complain. I do get enraged when I see his lazy ass defense because this nigga is old. But man, like I never really seen a player just be like that unorthodox and then just score like that in people's faces. He only getting 1 inch off the fucking ground when he's pulling up for a jumper. So I don't know, bro. I'm 50-50 on that one.
That's fair. But yeah, let's move on to the Lakers. TB, put the thing back up. Lakers. Do the Lakers make the playoffs? Keith, you said they make the play in. I'm gonna say this, right? In theory, the Lakers should make the playoffs. You still have LeBron James and Russell Westbrook. Even if Anthony Davis isn't there, you still have LeBron James and Russell Westbrook. That should be enough to at least get you the 8th seed. Now, when they get there, they're gonna get folded up by whoever's the number 1 seed, probably the Suns. They'll probably get swept, but they should at least make the playoffs. But I also will say this. Any team, literally any team, can beat them in a 1-game scenario. You don't want to see Cat in a 1-game scenario. Cat go out there and give you 40 and 10 in a 1-game scenario.
10 toes down. I'm out here. Big purr to the fucking Hawks in the summer.
Oh, that man, big purr.
but no, like
for the Timberwolves wouldn't be a bad trade, but we could talk about that later.
Okay, so the Lakers did.
I'm talking about Cat to the Hawks for John Collins and Clint Capella. That's good because then that means Anthony Edwards can shoot as much as he wants to. Him and D'Lo.
Baby Jordan, please carry that nickname for me, y'all. Baby Jordan, man, please.
Man, I've been calling that since the draft special when Chris Kidd and other people on this show was telling me I was wrong. I said he either gonna be baby Michael Jordan or he gonna be trash. And
I said he was gonna be J.R. Ryder. J.R. Ryder was my
way better than J.R. Ryder.
Hey man,
Jordan, man.
Already. But the Lakers
we'll be playing the Blazers
are not gonna make the playoffs.
So they're losing the play in.
No, they're not gonna make the play in.
They lose. They'll make the play in.
Nope. Listen, I think CJ McCollum and Brandon Ingram are gonna make it their effort to make the playoffs. I also think at a certain point in time, De'Aaron Fox has to look inside of himself and determine if he's gonna be a superstar or not. And I think if you're De'Aaron Fox, you thinking we should make the play in. And if you CJ McCollum, I go to Brandon Ingram after we, had these first practices back from All-Star break. Hey, what do we need to do to play better? Me, you, and Valanciunas to make the play in. We don't need Zion to make the play in. We just need to win more games to finish the season than we lose. And if we do that, we'll make the play in. And I think that the Lakers will wind up finishing the 11th seed and miss the play-in by like a game or a half game. And I'm not joking. And I think when it happens, people are going to be shocked. But Anthony Davis is out for 4 weeks, technically. But we really don't know. That ankle sprain was bad. His ankle touched the ground.
Foot sprain.
Yeah, whatever. The shit looked bad. It looked bad. 4 weeks, a month is not enough. I think that LeBron and Russ are going to struggle to create and generate offense because LeBron doesn't know how to make people better, as I've said for numerous years on this podcast. And I think that the Lakers are going to miss the play-in and do it by about a half game. And I thoroughly look forward to seeing the Pelicans versus the Blazers in the first round, because we really going to get a chance to see what this young Pelicans team can be. And we really going to get a chance to see how good Anthony Simons actually is. And I actually think Anthony Simons might get Dame Lillard traded this year. Because if I'm the Blazers in the offseason after seeing what Anthony Simons is doing with this team, I'm thinking, Dame, I love you, bro, but it's time for you to go. We're going to send you where you want to go. We're going to get a bunch of draft picks, a couple of young talent, and we're going to move you. And I think that all that's going to be a byproduct of the Lakers not making the playoffs. And I think the Lakers not making the playoffs is going to be a monumental shift, because I also think you might see LeBron this offseason say, hey, I want to go back to Cleveland so he could maneuver his way.
I wouldn't want LeBron if I'm Cleveland.
If I'm Cleveland, I don't want LeBron, period, for the rest of his career.
I wouldn't want LeBron.
But you know they're going to take him.
No,
I don't think they would.
I
actually don't think they would.
Sign him one day. No, retire and then sign him one day.
I wouldn't
retire
trade
a Cavs.
I wouldn't trade for him, but
I'm not trading. I don't want him, period.
I wouldn't
sign
want
him one day after you're done playing. Sign him one day and retire.
But you know they're going to do it, though.
I don't think they would.
I think they will.
I don't think they would.
But I still think that LeBron's tenure as a Laker is over, and I basically think he made that known as this All-Star break. Anthony Davis can't
going then if y'all don't think goddamn,
as he said, wherever he feels his son gonna get drafted. I swear to God to you, and this is gonna sound really fucking crazy, but Pavi, what did I tell you LeBron plans to do? Is to, after he get done with the Lakers, go to Vegas and start the Vegas LeBrons in Vegas, because give Vegas finally an NBA franchise. The best place for you, LeBron, to do your case study if you don't want to stay in LA and you can't go back to Cleveland and you want to play with your son, you can ensure you play with your son damn near until your son been in the league for 4 years. And you can at least get your son a rookie deal worth of contract if you go to the Oklahoma City Thunder. Y'all got a bevy of picks. You got Josh Giddey. All you got to do to agree to go there is to just agree to go there. The Lakers get a bunch of picks and a bunch of draft capital. Oklahoma City can give that up. You still keep Anthony Davis. You can ship Russell Westbrook whoever you want to. LeBron gets a franchise that he wants to go to and that he can get. You still have a bunch of picks, and you still have Josh Giddey, and you still have Lou Dort. And if you LeBron, I can go there. We can be a playoff franchise. They already got a history with KD. They done already been to the finals. My son coming in 3 years, draft my son, and I'm going to finish my career out here, and then I'm going to go sign a 1 year in Cleveland, and I don't give a fuck no more, because clearly winning is not LeBron's priority anymore. As he said, LeBron could have easily said, my priority for the rest of my career is to win a championship. He did not say that. He said, my priority for the rest of my career is to ensure that I get to play at least my final year with my son. Therefore, go to the place that can give you the best opportunity to play with your son. And Oklahoma City got picks on picks on picks on picks on picks. And they also have, I believe, around $40 to $50 million in cap coming up this summer. You can absorb LeBron. You can send back a bunch of cap and a bunch of picks to the Lakers. And if you the Lakers, you sell your franchise on, we getting rid of Russell Westbrook. We still got AD, but now we got picks. This draft class going to be decent with talent. You got all these people in the G League. You can trade for young stars. You look at what the Warriors did. You say, we can do a Warriors-like rebuild in 2 years and be back in championship contention without LeBron. And we still got a championship from LeBron. I don't think they're going to make the play-in, and I think that this will be a catastrophic season for the Lakers. And at that point, if you Genie Bus or you Rob Pelinka, let's go out and rebuild our draft pick, stock. And then at least we know once we get rid of LeBron, we got $30 to $40 million worth of cap. Right now, we cap strapped with no picks, and we got Russ. And Russ is going to play out this final year of his career. He's not going to opt in. So we need something. We at least need to build. And next year, if we miss the playoffs, but we make the play-in, it's still better than what we did this year. But at least it's AD's team. It's fully Anthony Davis's team, consistently, 100% of the time. That's the plan to me if I'm them, because this is going to be a tragedy, and LA going to be mad, but it is what it is. Crypto.com is going to be in the playoffs, but it's not going to be because of the Lakers. Remember I said it. I'm done.
I think they still make the playoffs. As far as your theory goes, I'm not mad at your theory. I don't hate your theory. I don't hate your theory.
Pretty good theory.
makes sense. Now, will it actually happen? I don't know.
Think so.
But it does make sense. I personally don't think right now for Bron and what he's doing. I mean, granted, he's LeBron. He could do what he wants to do off the court pretty much anywhere. But I don't think also the thing about Bron is like at this stage in life, his son's in high school. His son is what, a sophomore, junior, sophomore? What is he? Sophomore, junior?
Sophomore, junior.
TP, you know?
He's
sophomore, junior. Bronny.
Somebody look that shit up.
Bronny.
I think he's 3 years away from being in the NBA.
So he's a junior.
So he has to finish his senior year. He has to finish his senior year, go to college, and then get drafted.
Yeah, I personally, and Bron has, I can see LeBron playing his LA contract tenure out. One for the fact of, like, we do have to think about the fact Bronny, now granted, obviously, obviously LeBron is, has all the money in the world. He can easily go back and forth. But I do think that as a father, you probably want to be there and see your kids every day. We do have to realize Bronny is in school at Sierra Canyon. Sierra Canyon probably gives Bronny the best chance to just work on this game. Like, I mean, even if you look at the people who came from Sierra Canyon, you got Brandon Boston. He came from Sierra Canyon. He plays with the Clippers now. He was just in Sierra Canyon 2 years ago. That was Bronny's teammate when he was a freshman. I think Zaire Williams went there. You have the kid Bailey. I forget his Imani Bailey. If I'm not mistaken, he's there. So Sierra Canyon seems to be a pro factory. So I personally can't see LeBron James leaving Los Angeles right now. Now, I do think his last 2 years can end up being somewhere else if playing with his son, as long as his body holds up, if playing with his son is something that he really wants to do. But I can't see them missing the playoffs. No. I can see them missing the playoffs. I can't see them missing the play-in. I don't think they'll lose enough games to completely fall out of the discussion. Also, the thing about the Lakers is I think the trade line being passed will help the Lakers. For the fact of, like, obviously there's no more rumblings anymore. Everybody who's there is there. And I think you could even see that with the Warriors game. Even though they lost the Warriors game, I was still, to me, one of the better games they've played this season. If I'm not mistaken, they also beat the Jazz. Granted, like, I didn't see the game, but they also beat the Jazz. So I think that the trade deadline being gone kind of eases everybody. Like a guy like Russ, now you can just focus on, hey, bro, how do I make this work? What do I do to make this work? Everybody can focus on just, again, making it work. It sucks that AD is back out again. But I can't see them falling out of the play-in. That would be a complete disaster. I could see them missing the playoffs because I think that, like I said, in a one-game scenario, any of those teams could beat the Lakers. Somebody come out there and get hot, it is what it is. So that, again, that's just my personal opinion with that. And yeah. Next conversation I want to go to personally.
Hold on, I had to ask a question.
Go ahead.
What do y'all think about him going? Let's just say he do get the fuck out of LA this summer, but what do y'all think about him going back to Miami?
If I'm Miami, why?
I mean, you know how Pat is. Shit, the more the merrier.
I mean, yeah, but like, why? Like, I don't even think LeBron fits what Miami wants to do. Seems like Miami is like a tough, hard-nosed team. They want to play hard defense, and also LeBron had an issue. Allegedly, I cannot say for sure, but I guess LeBron had an issue with treatment. Like, he wanted to be treated more like a superstar. He wanted things more catered to him. I don't see that happening in Miami. Pat Riley is a old school guy. Yeah, I don't see that happening. Yeah, so I don't really like the teams LeBron was on have no use for LeBron at this point. Like, if I'm Cleveland, why do I want to mess up what we have? Like, we have Darius Garland, who
That's why you go to OKC.
Who again, I think is one of the best young guards in the league. Like, I don't think there's that huge of a gap between him and Ja Morant. I know some people say I'm crazy, but I don't. I think Ja is better, but I don't think it's some crazy-sized gap right now between the two. I have Evan Mobley, who looks like the evolved version of Anthony Davis. I have Jared Allen. I just got Karis LeVert. I have Isaac. I have Laurie Market. I don't really have use for LeBron. All LeBron does is come there and take the ball away from somebody else. As far as OKC goes, again, I like the theory, TP. I love the theory. I think it's great. Like, again, there's no way OKC can use all these picks. Like, I'm playing 2K. I play with them in the future. Well, no, I don't play with them in the future, but I do play 2K in the future. They have a roster they have like 1 million picks every single year. Like, they have a whole bunch of rookies every single year. Realistically, there's no way they can use all of these picks, which is why I think OKC will be in the conversation. OKC can put their name in the conversation for trading for any star. They have all the assets. They still have Shea. They still have Giddey. And they have other young assets you can pair. But what I was saying, TP, when you left was, I don't know the fact, because again, just as a father, we do have to think about the fact that Bronny is at Sierra Canyon. Now, obviously, LeBron has the money to be able to fly back and forth as much as he wants, but just like, I don't know if you want to leave LA right now when your son has 2 years left and you have 2 years left on your deal. I think you just play it out. And then, once he goes to the G League or, wherever he goes, then you can leave and go do what you want to do. But Sierra Canyon does give him, like, you got to think about his teammates, right? Brandon Boston plays on the Clippers now. He was at Sierra Canyon. I think Zaire Williams plays for Memphis. I think he went to Sierra Canyon. So it's like Sierra Canyon seems to be a pro.
Damn, I know Brandon Boston went to Sierra Canyon. Okay.
Yeah, so it seems like
Brandon Boston's really good.
Yeah, so it seems like that's a pro factory and gives him the best chance to work on his game if he wants to be a professional athlete. So I can't see LeBron uprooting his family right now to go play somewhere else, especially if his son has dreams of playing in the NBA, because Sierra Canyon gives him by far the best chance to be able to do that when you look at the athletes that they produce. I mean, even a guy like I said, go ahead.
I mean, yeah, but let's stop. How many episodes of Point Guard have we done? A lot, right?
Yeah.
How many times have we heard about people and players talking about how they had to leave home to go to another high school across country or in a place that they didn't want to be?
Yeah, but they probably went to a better. Yeah, but they probably went to a better school. There is no other school in the country right now, high school in the country.
Bronny can still go to Sierra Canyon. What do you mean? That man basically.
Listen.
Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Stop. Let's be honest. Will Smith emancipated Jada Smith at like 16, right? But he said he did that shit because Jada basically was a grown man at that point in time. He had lived enough life, and Jada was like, yo, I want to go be out on my own. You think Bronny not basically a grown man at this point in time? And all of the people, you tripping.
I understand what you're saying.
The leeches,
I get what you're saying.
Your father go from being broke to like ascending to like being one of the most famous people in history.
See them. I didn't
you
see that.
You lying? That's cap. He was a little kid while it was happening.
No, he wasn't.
Think Steph Curry didn't? He wasn't a witness to what what's happening with Dale Curry.
Yeah, but listen though, Bronny.
Come on,
listen
with me, bro.
LeBron had Bronny when he was already in the league. I'm not doubting Bronny's maturity. I'm just saying, you as LeBron, I don't know if you want to be that far away from your kids in his last 2 years of high school. I don't know if you want to be that far away.
It's not his last 2 years. He basically going into his last year.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know if you want to be that far away from your kid at this moment in time.
Man,
at this moment in time,
like I said, LeBron could have easily got up there and said, "My priority is winning championships." Those words did not come out of his mouth, so he don't give a good goddamn about winning a championship.
I mean,
so therefore, go to Oklahoma City, and if we trade 6 picks, we still got 6 picks.
I still think LeBron cares about winning basketball
because I know all these fans in the comments talking. If we trade 6 picks, we still got 6 picks, and we still got Lou Dort. We still got Josh Giddey. Don't they got a young center that's decent too? I don't know how to pronounce his name.
No,
they got a young center that I'm sorry.
No.
I've watched a couple Oklahoma City games. He a black guy. He a black kid. He a young center. He a young center, power forward. I like him. He's good.
Talking about Earl Robinson.
It's one of those guys. He's young. He played with a lot of energy. I like him. But if I'm LeBron and I'm not gonna make the playoffs on the fucking Lakers,
I think they'll make the playoffs though.
If I'm gonna make the play in the fucking Lakers with Anthony fucking Davis, I might as well go somewhere and play with some other people and lose there and build what I want to build and get my son to play there.
But
LeBron,
see, look,
wait a minute. LeBron, realistically, right? You know how Jordan retired and his jersey got retired by other people, whatever, right? LeBron could go to Oklahoma City and get his fucking 6 retired by the Heat, the Lakers, and the Thunder.
And the Cavs.
He won 6 on the Cavs?
No. He won 23.
Okay, then. I can go to 3 different franchises and get my number retired at 6. I can get my number retired at 23 at 2 different franchises. And I'm gonna be the scoring champion. And I can load manage, put less stretch on my body. Josh Giddey is like a baby offensive Draymond Green. Lou Dort can play defense. We got mad draft picks. Somebody not gonna want to come to Oklahoma City to play with me?
I don't know.
You think the Oklahoma City Thunder cannot build a play-in contention team next year or the year after with LeBron?
I think they do that without Bron.
No, that's my whole point.
But yeah, no, I don't think it's a wrong theory.
If I want to go low manage and take a couple nights off and go see Bronny play in Sierra Canyon, I'm gonna do that.
I don't think
right now. He be at the games right now. He be traveling with the team.
I don't think that it's a wrong theory. I just don't think it'll happen next year. And again, we disagree on the fundamental fact of them not making the play-in. Now, them making the playoffs is a whole nother different story. I have no idea. But them making the play-in, I think they'll make the play-in. I don't know if Portland holds up. Sacramento, I like what Sacramento's doing. Like I wasn't like zeroed in on the game, but I really like what Sabonis brings to the Kings. I think he brings what?
Even for the Thunder, imagine the Thunder getting New Jersey.
No, not for sure.
Thunder getting New Jersey with the lightning bolts. Imagine that arena in Oklahoma City rocking the way it was when KD and Russ was there, but it was for Bron and Josh Giddey. That arena gonna be sold out every night. Them New Jerseys gonna sell forever.
LeBron and Josh
LeBron Thunder
for
throwback,
Josh
bro.
Giddey just chuckled me. For Bron and Josh Giddey just chuckled me.
Josh Giddey is very fucking good.
I fuck with Josh Giddey. I love Josh Giddey.
Version of Draymond Green.
I like Josh Giddey a lot. I like Josh Giddey a lot. It's just
once he starts shooting, it's gonna be crazy.
I like Josh Giddey a lot. That just chuckled me. For LeBron and Josh Giddey, it just chuckled me. But let's move along.
Oh, I forgot Shea was there. LeBron, Shea, Giddey, Dort. Gee, what you mean? We could be the 4th seed. No cap, we could be the 4th seed. And we got mad picks on deck. And I'm a low man.
They're not gonna.
They could be the 4th seed.
They're not gonna be the 4th seed.
All right, go ahead. Let's move on. Let's talk Ben Simmons, Harden. Harden is about to play with his new team. Technically tonight. What are your expectations? Who will be more successful with their new team, Ben Simmons or James Harden?
I'm gonna say Ben Simmons, strictly with the fact that he's younger. I think Simmons is younger, and I think for Philly, this is a win now move, and I think for the Nets, this is a win now and later move. If personally, I think if you bring up Harden, for Philly, I mean, obviously, Embiid is a guy who struggled with injuries, so and he's not the youngest guy because again, he did miss basically 2 whole years of basketball, basically. So he's like 28 years old. He's creeping towards 30. Again, he hasn't been the healthiest guy. You bring in Harden because you're trying to win basketball games right now. I think Harden has this year and next year where he could still be James Harden. Now, obviously, you won't get Houston Harden anymore, but people say Harden's having a down year this year, and I don't think it's the best year. He's still averaging almost a triple-double with the inconsistencies that was the Brooklyn Nets so far this season. So let's keep all of that in mind. But with the Nets, obviously, you getting a younger guy in Ben Simmons. He's 28 years old. I still think he has a world of potential. I know you said he was going to be LeBron. I don't think he'll be LeBron James, but I do think he can be one of the best defensive guards to ever play the game of basketball. I think he already is one of the best defensive guards to ever play the game of basketball. Also, I love the fit. Like the Brooklyn didn't really have any transition players. They had all half-court players, which is cool, but it's not cool. Now you have a transition guy, and you have something else who can get those other guys involved. And it's not just, again, Ben Simmons that came over in the trade. You also got Seth Curry. You also got Drummond. So now you have Patty Mills and Seth Curry, 2 guys who are both great spot-up shooters. And you pair that with Ben Simmons, who is a great transition player, who can rebound, defend, steal the ball. He can get it off the glass, go himself, and dish it out to whoever. So I'm going to say Ben Simmons will be more successful strictly off the fact of time. Like when you look at his timeline, obviously Kyrie is a guy, seems like New York is going to lift the vaccine mandate at some point in time. You can pair Ben Simmons and Kyrie together, at least as long as Kyrie wants to continue playing basketball, at least for the next however long. KD still has some years left on him, and with the way KD plays the game of basketball, as long as he doesn't get hurt, like completely catastrophically hurt, he still has some years left. So I'm gonna say Ben Simmons, like I said, strictly off the fact of I think he'll have more years in Brooklyn than what Harden will have in Philly, just because of off of age.
I'm gonna say I got a hot take. Ben Simmons will be the greatest net of all time.
It's not that much of a hot take.
No, I'm serious, and I know that.
Over Dr. J. I
mean, the Brooklyn Nets, according to their own website, have Jason Kidd over Dr. J.
Technically, it's ABA, so I'm not. It's ABA. So I'm not. He
3-time ABA MVP.
ABA. If you
he'll be the greatest net of all time.
If you want to count his history in the NBA, if you want to count his history in the NBA,
if he wants to be. if he wants to be. Legitimately, if he wants to be. I think he truly has the opportunity to be the greatest net of all time. I said this on my podcast that I have called Spilt Milk that I do with Lexi Brown and Jay Black. By the way, Lexi will be back next week. She's been balling out in the Athletes Unlimited league. But yeah, you find me randomly there, patreon.com, spilt_milk. But I said it on that podcast. I was like, yo, like, Ben Simmons, if he wants to be the greatest net of all time, he can be the greatest net. And not only can he be the greatest net, but he can also make sure and ensure that he has billboards and marketing and all of that stuff around New York for the rest of his life if he really wants to. Like, I think that like he's in a rare opportunity where all he has to do is just go there and shine. Like just go and shine. Go to Brooklyn and shine. Take all the shots that you were scared of taking before. Because why not? If you miss them all and you flame out, then you miss them all and you flame out. But if you miss them all and you flame out, you still made $100 million. Like when Charles Barkley, he was talking during, I think, one of the NBA 75 things. And it was like, the thing that I respect about all of the old guys is that like they didn't make any money. And they did it and they were great without making. No, stop. Listen, stop. Listen.
We have to stop that.
Just stop.
We have to
and
stop
listen.
that,
and you stop and listen.
Yes.
The old guys, they didn't make any money. So when you look at guys like myself, where we made, hundreds of millions of dollars playing basketball, and these new guys where they gonna make hundreds of millions of dollars and all this money playing basketball, like you just become that much more appreciative of the, of the older guys, because compared to the amount of money that we made, they didn't make any money. And when you look at the amount of money Ben Simmons has made already playing basketball, he will be successful. Take a shot. He will be successful for the rest of his life if he chooses not to fuck off his money. He can go and model. He can go and play in the NBL. He can go and play in the Australian Basketball League. Ben Simmons will be a commodity as a basketball player until the time that he chooses to stop playing basketball. So all he has to do if he goes to the Nets is just try and take all of the opportunities that he felt like he couldn't have in G. I'm just being honest. Like, he has all of the tools and the makings to be one of the greatest basketball players of all time. He really does. And all this, he's soft in his mental makeup and his mental fortitude. If you're somewhere where you don't want to be and you go somewhere where you're wanted and you want to be, then you're going to be happier. You're going to play with more spirit. You're going to want to get up every day and go to work. All he has to do is just shoot. Just shoot the ball.
He does.
No, he
doesn't.
If Ben Simmons wants to shoot 16 times a game and he takes it upon himself to shoot 16 times a game for the rest of his career, he will be one of the top 25 to 35 basketball players to ever pick up a basketball. But he has to shoot.
Don't he shoot like 16 times now?
No, he don't. He was shooting like 12. Look up the numbers. His numbers went down once Embiid came back and began his dominance. Ben Simmons' shooting numbers dropped tremendously. If he shoots 16 times a game, he's one of the greatest basketball players to ever play, because he's going to damn near average a fucking triple-double, and he's going to be shooting above 60% a game or above 50%. So go and shoot. And if he does that with Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving, who can now participate in a couple of weeks because the New York vaccine mandate is supposed to be lifted. The mayor said that the mandate is unfair and it should be coming to the end before the playoffs get here, which means you're going to get full throttle, healthy, no knee problem Kyrie. You're going to get full throttle, rested KD, and you're going to get Ben Simmons, who's hungry. I don't want to talk about the game they played last night. I don't want to talk about any game that Brooklyn plays until Kyrie Irving, Benjamin Simmons, and Kevin Durant are on the same basketball court. Because I know that James Harden didn't like playing with Kevin Durant. And I know Kevin Durant didn't like playing with James Harden. And I know Kyrie Irving didn't like playing with James Harden. And I know James Harden didn't like playing with Kyrie Irving. And I know Joel Embiid didn't like playing with Ben Simmons. And I know that Ben Simmons didn't like playing with Joel Embiid. And I know that Ben Simmons didn't like playing with Tobias Harris. And I know Ben Simmons didn't like playing with Tyrese Maxey.
He didn't.
And I know he didn't like playing with Dwight Howard because he didn't want to fucking play with none of these. He showed up to practice with a goddamn cell phone in his hand.
Apparently, it wasn't a cell phone.
It could have been a fucking iPad.
I'm just saying,
it could have been a goddamn journal.
Apparently, it wasn't a cell phone.
It could have been a journal. I don't give a shit. He didn't like doing it. So because I know he didn't like doing that shit, He showed up. He was on the sideline with KD, hugging that man.
They said he called him very emotional. He was emotional on the phone with Kevin Durant.
I would cry too. I get to play with one of the top 15 players to ever pick up a basketball, and I would play with Joel Embiid, fat ass.
Joel Embiid might end up being one of the top 30 players pick up basketball as well.
I said top 15, not top 30.
Joel Embiid had all the tools to do that. I'm just saying.
And his fat ass was sitting out there coming to fucking practice and all season out of shape. And they kept giving him the ball. And they kept taking away my shots. And I was sick of it, goddammit. I was sick of it. I was absolutely fucking sick of it. And I couldn't take looking at his fucking fat face no more.
Keith, do you have any opinions on this?
Kevin Durant. KD, I will throw you the ball anytime you want it. You want an ISO? ISO. You one of the greatest to ever do it. I ain't got to worry about you showing up in shape. Kyrie, I ain't got to worry about you showing up in shape.
Keith, do you have any opinions on this?
Shoot the ball, Kyrie.
I think Ben Simmons to the Nets was a great move. And I think what they got going on in Philly is definitely going to fail.
Why?
I just don't see the chemistry sticking. I just don't see it even becoming cohesive enough for them niggas to even really matter to win the championship.
That's fair. Not mad at it.
Watch. Doc Rivers. You guys happen to lose
you guys
3-1 series lead in the series. What do you think happened for Joel Embiid? Well, I don't know. You gotta I don't know. You gotta ask Joe. You gotta ask Joe, ask James. We executed the game plan, but we just didn't get it done. Then they're gonna ask Joel Embiid. And Joel, what happened? What happened? What happened out there? You was dominating the whole regular season. Harden came, y'all was dominating. Playoffs come, games slow down. You stop making them fadeaways. You stop walking up the court, pulling up from threes like you could when there was G League players out there and nobody really cared. Well,
hey man, hey,
hey,
they don't do it, man. They getting rid of
then they're gonna ask Harden. Harden, what happened? Y'all flamed out. You went 3 of 19 in game 7 and y'all lost. I mean, I had 12 assists. I grabbed 9 boards. I scored 17 points. They was fouling me. We couldn't get a rhythm.
Can we talk about Harden's clip?
That's what the end story of that is gonna be.
Can we talk about Harden's clip when he said he was he stayed up all night because he was in the studio with Lil Baby, Dirk, and Meek Mill?
Like, that shit is just stupid, bro.
To be fair though, that's kind of inspirational. To know that Lil Baby, Dirk, and Meek Mill possibly recorded sharing locations at your house is very legendary.
Yeah, you know what?
It's kind of legendary.
50 on it. I'm kind of 50-50.
It would be more legendary if he won a championship.
Yeah, at some point, it's like at one point, I'm like, well, you could focus on winning a championship, but on the other end, I'm like, well, shit, I got my money. Fuck y'all.
I got a studio in my house. Lil Baby and Meek and Dirk want to come record. I gotta hear what they about to say. I gotta hear what they about to say. Fuck practice.
The competitor in me say, listen, man, I need to be down in sleep, getting ready for what's going on with the season. But listen, the nigga in me, I don't know, man. That nigga might get it just might overpower the competitor. I'm from that. You feel me? So it's just like, hey, fuck that. I might have Dennis Rodman this thing. You feel me? Go on my little Vegas trip, but I'm just going to my studio in my own house.
My own house, Dirk, Baby, and me coming over to record. I gotta hear this.
You know what I'm saying? But the thing with Dennis Rodman, though, Dennis Rodman still brought it every day, though.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? So I would be more like Dennis Rodman, bro. I would be living that life like James Harden. I ain't gonna flex. But I'm still bringing it every day because I want to win. I want to step on your head still. So
if he didn't show up to the season last season out of shape, I would just have more sympathy for Harden. But I don't really have that much sympathy for Harden because I just be feeling like, yeah, I mean, he is who he is, and like I feel him. He gonna go. He's already top 75. So like he don't. That's the only part that I don't like about the top 75 list. It's like because it's stamping guys kind of just meant like it's over.
They did that last time.
Yeah, but it was kind of over after that. You saw a lot of get like once MJ made top 50, you like he kind of was. You look at it when the top 50 list come out.
97. He won 2 rings after that. Scotty was on it too. Stockton and Malone both made the finals.
It came out in 96.
It came out in 96, so he won 3.
Yeah, but at that point in time, if you Mike, we on our last run. I'm already considered to be a top 50 player of all time. People consider me to be the greatest of all time. Why do I need to keep going? I think a lot of these guys, I think a lot of the guys that are currently playing that are on this top 75 list won't play more than 2 years after this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm for real.
I think Harden played more than 2 years if he wants to.
If he, I think Harden just a player, man. Where it's like, hey,
I don't know.
Man,
I think the Philly fans gonna be very relentless.
I don't think Harden care about winning rings.
I don't want to say I don't want to.
I think he's kind of on the. I think he kind of on that. Even though Andrew Bynum won too. I think he's kind of on that. Hey man, it's an ATM everywhere in every city.
It is an ATM in every city. Even though Andrew Bynum was tripping.
That's the nigga part. You see what I'm saying?
No, for sure. I feel him. I mean, honestly, if Harden want to come, he can sign anywhere though.
Like, you know how like some players is just like, nah, man, I want this. Like, this is priority number one. I don't think that's in his priority number one.
Fair.
I don't. It may be in his priorities, but I don't feel like it's in. I don't feel like that's number one. I think number one for him is to live life. And I Slick ain't mad at him here. The nigga ain't on my team. Shit, I don't give a fuck.
But all right, moving on. I know what TP's answer is. Who is an NBA MVP right now? Keith, you go first.
Damn.
I don't really know my answer, to be honest.
You don't? I'm shocked.
That's crazy. I would just say, man, my top 2 right now is DeMar and Joker.
That's fair.
Like, I really can't. And you know what's crazy, man? Like, DeMar wasn't even in my top 2. I mean, right now, if it was after last night, if you asked me before last night, I would have said I would have put him at probably number 3. I would put him at number 3, and I would have put Embiid and Joker. Swap it out, whatever. But shit, I mean, hey man, I just gotta get this out. I'm a real big fan of the mid-range game, man. Like, I was on Twitter and I was like, man, Rip Hamilton was my favorite role player. Like, shit, when I go to the parks and shit like that, man, like, I watch the shit out of the Detroit Pistons, man, just to see Rip just run around just constantly, just to get that mid-range off and tire his opponent out and shit, man. I really admired that shit as a kid. So, man, just to see, like, how DeMar doing that shit, bro, like, really, like, nah, fuck you. I'm finna just mid-range your ass to death. There's nothing you can do about that shit, man. It's like it really is like a breath of fresh air, man. Like, because everyone wants to shoot the 3. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's everyone thing and shit, man. But, man, that's why I can't wait till Kawhi come back. I really do hope he can come back and be healthy and shit and finish his career out. Because, man, before he got injured, now everybody talking about DeMar. Let's not get fucking twisted.
Yeah.
Hey, Kawhi baby Jordan 1 now. Let's get it. Let's get everything straight now. That motherfucker from mid-range is a beast, man. That shit is beautiful to see him just punish motherfuckers doing that shit. Chris Paul's another motherfucker that
Chris
do it.
Paul, yeah.
I can't leave out Devin Booker, man. Hey, if they listen to this shit, hey, keep punishing them motherfuckers and from mid-range, man. Keep killing ass. Because motherfuckers do not want it. They can't guard it. They can't. Motherfuckers getting crossed up. You know what players are doing? Scooting back to the 3-point line to shoot the 3 after they didn't cross the motherfucker up. They just want to get greedy. Hey, man, take the fucking 2. You already beat them. I don't understand the game. I was taught with shit. Especially if a man is bigger than you, right? If you driving, right, and you see the big man, you know he's about to come. You know he's about to rotate over and come at you. You right there. Pull the mid-range, motherfucker. If you got it, that's what you're supposed to do. It's the mid. He's not going to make it right there. If you had a defender on you and you left him, he's behind you. He's gonna fucking foul you. I don't know what's either they crashing the board and getting some crazy charge or foul, or it's a 3. The mid-range is right there. That's why I'm glad Traven, I know he been listening to my tweets from the past 3 years. I just, hey, man, you got the mid-range all day. Take that shit. Please take it.
For sure. The thing about Jokic is technically having a better season than what he had last year when he won MVP.
Yes.
He's having a better. The issue is, granted, the season has to finish out, obviously. But if I had to rank him right now, I'm gonna go Embiid 1, just off the strength of what he's had to deal with. Like, his second best player didn't play all season. Like, just did not step on the court. So I would go Embiid number 1. And also, I think the tear he's been on really since he came back from COVID has been just incredible. Like, and he's doing everything. He's bringing the ball up court. He's playing some point guard. He's making shots from literally everywhere. So I would go Embiid 1. 2, I'm gonna go Demar Derozan though. Now, granted, TP, I know you had said DeMar MVP.
I got it. I'm finna knock you over the head with so many stats. You're gonna be like, God damn.
No, listen. I wasn't on the DeMar train as far as for MVP earlier on because when I looked at it, him and Zach had the same averages, but Zach's been hurt, Lonzo's been hurt, Caruso's been hurt, Vucevic has been at some points of times inconsistent, Patrick Williams has been hurt, everybody's been hurt. The one consistent on this team all season has been DeMar DeRozan all season. I mean, and even you look at the last 8 games he's been on. I think he shot over 50% the last 8 games. He's having the best season of his career. He's having a resurgent season because I even thought, before Demar's having a season this year that I thought he would have when he got traded to the Spurs. He's having a season because remember, I was like, yo, DeMar for MVP when he got traded to the Spurs. I thought that he would do that there. He's having that season here, and he's getting his career back on a Hall of Fame track. Because you got to remember, I thought DeMar DeRozan was a surefire Hall of Famer when he was in Toronto. That's where he was headed. But after he got traded, kind of fell off a little bit. Numbers dropped. It's like, you don't know. Now I think he's getting back on that Hall of Fame trajectory. So my top 2 are Embiid and Rosen. I would give it to Embiid, but if somebody gave it to DeMar DeRozan right now, based on what DeMar DeRozan has been doing, I have no words for it. I'm not mad at it.
Is Reggie Miller a Hall of Famer?
Yes.
Is DeMar DeRozan a Hall of Famer?
Right now, no. But after the season, he's getting close to it.
That's a lot. Reggie Miller, 5-time All-NBA.
I say Reggie Miller Hall of Famer.
I know.
Yeah.
But that's my whole point. If Reggie Miller's a Hall of Famer, DeMar DeRozan's a Hall of Famer.
Is DeMar 5-time All-NBA?
DeMar DeRozan, I'm sorry, not 5-time All-NBA. Reggie's a 5-time All-Star. Reggie made the All-NBA third team 3 times. DeMar made the All-NBA second team 1 time. All-NBA third team in 2017. He definitely gonna make an All-NBA team. Probably first
but Reggie
team
was the best shooter of all time.
Definitely first team.
Huh?
Yeah, but Reggie was the best shooter of all time until Reggie was the best shooter of all time until Steph came in there.
I don't care.
He did have a record. Well, really until Ray Allen.
I don't care, but DeMar is a Hall of Famer. DeMar is a Hall of Famer, bro. If Reggie Miller a Hall of Famer, DeMar a Hall of Famer. DeMar DeRozan averaged 28
really matter,
this year.
Bro.
I'm just saying.
The NBA Hall of Fame is a fucking joke.
It's not a joke. You tweak.
It's not a joke.
Who don't? It's only like 2 people that don't belong.
Yeah, I mean,
and they 2 of them, and T-Mac.
T-Mac should be. Yo, can we talk about T-Mac? Can we please talk about T-Mac? Can we talk about T-Mac?
Hold on, wait a minute. We can talk about T-Mac, but let me hit you over the head with these DeMar DeRozan stats real quick. DeMar DeRozan is the MVP, and I'm gonna tell you why. Number one,
block him. Who? He gotta go. Block him. No.
I'm rocking with that. I'm kind of rocking with that. I'm kind of rocking with that.
I'm taking you off screen. I'm taking you off stream. No. I will not let Khalil Burton be this disrespectful to Reggie Miller. You have lost your damn mind. You have lost every inch of your damn mind. No.
Reggie Miller is
That's Duncan Robinson episode. Heavy. Reggie Miller is Duncan Robinson heavy. You have lost your damn mind disrespecting Reggie Miller like that. Duncan Robinson did not score 8 points in 13 seconds in the Garden in New York.
Ever.
In New York.
In the
whatever round of the playoffs.
Duncan Robinson can't even move like that. Get out of here with that shit.
Fuck out of here, G. No, hell no.
Block me, Pavy.
No, that is outrageously disrespectful. Hell no. What? No.
But back to it. DeMar DeRozan, the MVP. Why? The Bulls had a number 1 seed currently right now. DeMar DeRozan has been lighting it up this season. He's been, and also, I'm finna kill your argument about Zach LaVine being as good as DeMar DeRozan. Number one,
this season, no. So far, this
number one.
At this point, no. Huh? At this point, no. Early in the season, yes. At this point, no.
It never was close to me though. But listen, this is why. Number one, Zach LaVine is bottom 30 in the league in PER right now. DeMar DeRozan is number 7 right now. He's also averaging 28 points right now, which is right behind LeBron. And people have been telling me LeBron been the MVP candidate all season, which I don't get why. He's only shooting 0.1% less than LeBron. He's taking 5 less threes a game than LeBron, shooting the same amount from 3-point range as LeBron. He's shooting better from the free throw line than LeBron. He's averaging 1.5 less assists than LeBron, and he's averaging 2.5 less rebounds than LeBron. But he's averaging less turnovers than LeBron, a whole turnover less than LeBron. And at the same point in time, he's been lighting it up. The team is going crazy. His starting teammates, have missed more than 90-plus games this season. Zach LaVine has been missing a large amount of time. Lonzo Ball out a large amount of time. Patrick Williams has been gone. Basically, he hasn't played more than 30 games this season. Anthony Davis has played more than 30 games this season. And DeMar DeRozan has been killing this year. Win shares of 8. We in the building. MVP, the MVP, and we can move on from this.
T-Mac went on Shaq, shout out Shaq, went on Shaq's podcast and said the 2003 MVP award should have belonged to Tracy McGrady. T-Mac, I love you, but you do good. No. There's no way in hell you thought you should have won that award over Tim Duncan in 2003. No, T-Mac, relax. Relax. This is complete revisionist history. You have become senile. No.
When he averaged 32,
he shouldn't have won it over Duncan, bro. Duncan averaged 24-12, was first team all defense.
They was 42 and 40.
He said that if you take him off that team, they want a playoff team. That's fair. I also believe if you take Tim Duncan off that Spurs team, I don't know if they in the playoffs either. We got to remember, this is young Manu, this is young Tony, and the remains of David Robinson. This is not 2009. Duncan did a lot for that basketball.
Too, right?
I think so, yes.
This is the first one. Yeah, I remember it. Yeah.
Duncan averaged 23, 12.9 rebounds, 3.9 assists, 2.9 blocks on 3.1 turnovers, shooting 51% from the field and 27% from 3, playing 39 minutes a game, only shooting 17 shots a game. T-Mac, you do good, though.
No, I love you, T-Mac. Absolutely not.
Yeah, T-Mac might be tripping on that one. I mean, yeah, T-Mac is tripping.
T-Mac averaged 32, 6, and 5.
He was balling.
6 and a half and 5.5.
I'm not saying
he took 24 shots a night, bro. Come on.
I'm not going against 03 Duncan, period.
T-Mac should get some votes, yes. And if he got votes, he deserves to get some votes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Win the award, you have lost your mind. No, there's no way you think you should have won that award. You have lost your mind.
And I love T-Mac, but I'm not going against 03 Duncan, period.
No.
Ginobili averaged 7.6 that year.
Yeah, no.
David Robinson averaged 8.5.
The remains of David Robinson.
Malik Rose averaged 10.5.
Absolutely not.
Steven Jackson averaged 11.8.
No.
And Tony Parker averaged 15.5.
No. That's not getting you to the playoffs without Tim Duncan, G. That was, again, like I said,
best defense in the league, 7th best offense in the league. They won 60 games. They only gave up 90.4 points per game. And obviously, they won a championship.
Like I said, that was the remains of David Robinson. The remains. What was left of the Admiral.
Yeah, that was
the ad.
That's LeBron when he playing with Bronny.
Nah, G, I'm not watching Bron average 8 points, G. I'm not watching Bron average 8 points.
Bron gonna average 8 points.
I'm not watching Bron average 8 points, G. I'm not watching Bron average 8 points, bro. I'm not doing it.
You definitely
are. I'm not doing it. I'm not.
You definitely gonna be watching.
If Bron average 8 points,
you ain't got no new favorite basketball player no more.
That's no way. That shit gonna be like. It's gonna
you
be
ain't
like
got no new favorite that you
John,
like as much as LeBron. As much as you like LeBron.
John Darius Garland, my guy.
You don't like no basketball player as much as you like LeBron.
That's fair, but I'm not watching that, G. It's gonna hurt me.
It's gonna be like when Kobe retired, bro. Like he gonna still put up numbers.
Yes.
That's what it's gonna be like. He's still gonna put up
on
numbers.
the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Yeah, it's gonna be on some crazy ass team.
Bron can't play for the Thunder, G. We can't let Bron go to the Thunder, G. We can't let Bron go to the damn Thunder, G. I'm not watching Bron in that damn Thunder uniform, G. We can't let Bron go to the Thunder.
That would be amazing.
LeBron to the Pelicans.
We can't let Bron go to the damn Thunder, G.
Why not, G?
We gotta band together as a community and stop this. We can't let this happen.
Thunder might be in Seattle then by that time though. Somebody gonna be in Seattle.
Bron not going to Seattle, G. Bron gonna be mad as hell. Bron is not going to Seattle, bro. I just left LA. It was sunny. It's raining all the time.
You sending me to Oklahoma City, G.
Hey, listen, man.
That's not that far away from Vegas
no more, bro. This ain't the 90s no more. Remember in the 90s when you was growing up, you always heard about like, nigga, you don't want to go to no motherfucking Seattle and shit. Yeah. Hey, man, motherfuckers be running their asses off to Seattle.
I want to go to Seattle. I think Seattle is a nice community. I want to go to Seattle.
Check it out. Hey, listen, man, for the lovers out there, man, for the young folks, watch Sleepers in Seattle, man. One of the greatest rom-coms ever made.
You hilarious.
Sleeping in Seattle?
No, but Oklahoma City ain't that far away from Dallas, though, bro.
Pabby, put that on.
Want to go to Dallas?
Hey, Sleepers in Seattle, Pabby.
Yeah, Pabby, watch Sleepers in Seattle. That's Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan, right?
I know Pabby gonna put that to use, man. Hey, I need to be putting Pavers on my mama. I do. I be saying some real man. It's like, man, Pabby. I be living through Pabby, man. Put through them proverbs for real.
Hey, man. Somebody got to do it. It's a dirty game. But somebody got to do it. Yeah. Somebody got to live it.
Yeah, Keith, okay, but yeah, bro.
Keith, this is just very random talk. Before we get out of here, I want to ask you two things. First thing about the NBA 75 ceremony. Is there anything that stuck out to you about the ceremony as a whole? Did you watch the ceremony, the 75 ceremony?
Were they all lined up and all that?
Yeah. Did like anything stick out to you about it, or like were there any cool moments about it to you?
Okay, so one, seeing Mike just like, bruh, oh man. And you know, we didn't got used to seeing Mike over the years, but just seeing him like that, bruh, and it still just felt like that nigga was mythical. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, god damn, like, what is going on right now? I feel like I was like, why looking at Michael Jackson, some shit like that, bro. Like, that's what it felt like to me, like seeing Mike like that. Like embracing everybody and shit. I was like, whoa, like, man, this is some real cool ass shit. I'm really an adult now. You know what I'm saying? And I still feel this way about you just seeing Mike out like that. When I was a kid, just seeing Mike on TV was like, motherfucker, whoa, it's Michael Jordan, nigga. Like, what the fuck? I remember when he did the song with Michael, when he did the video with Michael Jackson, it's like, what the fuck, nigga? Like, nigga,
it's Jordan.
These niggas out to what the fuck? It's like watching the Power Rangers for the first time, nigga. So seeing that shit and seeing Mike up there like that, man, bro, I had the same goddamn feeling. But that was one. But the second moment was seeing when Ray Allen walked up and
KG was looking like, man, fuck this nigga. Fuck Ray Allen. KG was looking like, man, fuck Ray Allen.
Man, hey man, them niggas need to let that bullshit go. I mean, I did see a photo of them together. They did take a photo together, so I hope they did talk that shit out, man. Cause, hey, man, that shit is petty and small, man. And we black, bro. Niggas don't need to be down not talking to each other over little stupid shit like that. Them motherfuckers at each other head like somebody got smoked. Like, damn.
All right, last question of the show. Y'all think the Heat got a chance to win a chip?
Yes.
Zayd said he think they hella underrated.
Yes. I think the Heat. Yes, I think the Heat
are okay. 4-1 to a team.
Okay, wait.
4-1.
Okay, wait. Win a championship? I don't know. Get to the finals? Yes. I think the Heat are one of the few teams. Me and Glass had this conversation that have an actual identity. The Suns, like I've said many times, I think they get confused I think the Suns get confused who their best player is. In my opinion, it's DeAndre Ayton. They still think it's somebody in their backcourt. Bro, you have a man who gives you 18 points, plays really good defense, gets you 10 boards. Gee, Chris Paul didn't even play last night. He took 5 shots. How'd that happen? How?
Huh?
He took 5 shots last night.
Who?
Ayton.
Oh, I thought you said Chris Paul. I'm about to say
No.
what? My bad.
No. Just flash out. Like they have. I think the Suns. Like confused who their best player is. The Warriors, they have an identity. I think the Jazz are also confused as well. Like Rudy Gobert, I think if I'm not mistaken, is shooting, I think 70% from the field or something like that, some super high percentage from the field. I don't give a fuck what you got to do. If a man shoots 70% from the field, get that man the damn basketball. I don't care if you got to lob it to him 20 times. If he shoots 70%, I want to see when you gonna miss. And they just build a team wrong. Build a team around Rudy's defense and not Donovan Mitchell's offense. Their team, I think, has no identity. The Nets, I think they have an identity, but they ain't been on the court long enough to recognize that identity. And I think that'll come back to haunt them. The Sixers, I don't know what the Sixers supposed to do well now. I don't think they have identity. I don't know what the fuck it's supposed to be. I couldn't tell you.
Won't have one.
Before, I would have said defense, but you just traded one of the best defensive players in the league. So I don't know what the hell y'all supposed to be at this point in time. Y'all got to figure that out. The Bulls, I like the Bulls, but I also don't know. I don't know what they do well. Like, what's their team identity? I don't know. So I think the Heat are one of the few teams like, yo, we are a tough, hard-nosed defensive team.
Space.
That's the identity?
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
But what? Okay. But what they gonna hang their hat on every night? Is it offense or defense? They hang their hat on defense. Yeah. But you got Vooch starting at center. Yeah,
but all your defensive players have been hurt. What you want me to do?
Yeah, when Lonzo Ball come back,
Lonzo been hurt, Caruso been hurt, Patrick Williams been hurt. All three players could, at their peaks, be all NBA defensive first or second team players. Caruso actually, people was talking about him for defensive player of the year before he got hurt.
I wasn't, but I understand.
People were. He was playing that kind of defense. So you're missing three potential all NBA level defenders in your starting lineup, and actually all of them can guard wings and guards. I mean, you're missing a lot. And Demar is not a bad defender. Zach is like whatever, but you can still survive with that. And you could also survive with Vooch, because with Vooch, like, it kind of is what it is. Most teams going to try to take him away from the rim anyways. So who else can switch on the perimeter? That's my personal opinion.
That's fair. But I think the
Heat are not a championship contender to me.
Yes, I think they are.
They're not a championship contender.
I think
who's finishing games for them?
Here's the thing about finishing games, right? I think whoever has the best option.
Bubble not around.
Listen, I think whoever has the best option can finish games. Like, I know there was a possession against Dallas when Jimmy went ISO. I don't want Jimmy going ISO because that's not your game. But I do think, you have Kyle Lowry. And again, don't forget Victor Oladipo, I guess, is traveling with the team. I don't know if he's ready to play, if he's about to come back to play. But I think that's a guy that could really, really help this basketball team out. You got Victor Oladipo, you got Tyler Hero, you got Mark. I think they go deep. I think they are a very they have all solid defensive pieces, and they have enough guys where if I need a bucket, I feel comfortable throwing the ball to you, and you going to be able to give me a bucket. And they have some wild cards. I think Tyler Hero is a wild card. I think Oladipo is a wild card. I think those are guys. Granted, now Oladipo is a theory; he's a concept because he hasn't played. But I think he is a guy that is very hard to scheme for on that team, because he would be very far down in your scouting report, but he is a guy that after all the injuries,
I would stop talking about Victor Oladipo. Like, you make me nauseous every time I hear you say that. And there's no disrespect to Vic. No disrespect to Vic. Shout out to Vic. I respect Vic, but stop.
No, for
I ain't
real.
seen that man play near all-star level in years.
I don't think he's gonna be a factor at all.
Bro.
No,
stop,
I don't think he has to be near. No, look, I don't think he has to be near all-star level. Look,
you don't have to be near any level. It's not going to matter.
No, but listen, I just think Vic is a guy that if we are in a tight game,
Lonzo locking him up, Caruso locking him up, Pat Williams locking him up, DeMar can lock him up.
I just know he
can't. Ben can lock him up. Kyrie can play good defense on him. KD can play good defense on him.
I just think that we know
Giannis can play good defense on him. Drew Holiday can play good defense on him.
Grayson
Allen can play good defense on him. Chris Middleton can play good defense on him.
They're gonna be
DeAndre Hunter can play good defense on him.
How deep are these lineups gonna go?
I mean, I think for the Heat, you could realistically go 9 or 10 deep, even in playoffs. Like, you
have
Gabe.
Playoffs.
I think you can.
What? I mean, but you're not though.
Who your five for the Heat?
What that I'm finishing games with?
Who your five?
I'm going Kyle Lowry. I'm going. It's depending on the situation.
No,
I'm going.
Who your five?
Kyle Lowry. I'm
win
going
a championship.
Kyle Lowry.
Game 7.
Kyle Lowry.
Game 7, you starting 5. Game 7, you starting 5. Eastern Conference Finals. Who you going?
Starting 5 is Kyle Lowry, Duncan Robinson, Jimmy Butler, Tuck, and Bam. Who I'm finishing the game with is probably Kyle Lowry, Hero, Butler, Tuck, Bam. It's a formidable 5 against anybody.
Okay. I feel you. I don't think you win a championship with that.
I don't think they're going to win a championship either. I think they can get to it, though.
I don't think they can get to the championship.
I think the Heat.
They got to get real lucky.
I think the Heat and the Bulls, because right now it's looking like y'all got the deepest teams right now, I would say.
I think the Nets have a very deep team, too.
All
the
Bulls got all that shit is going to shrink up. So I think they're going to have some figuring out to do on what they're going to do when the playoffs kick in.
Yeah, I agree.
Those players come back healthy, because that's a lot of players.
I agree, but I also think the Bulls can go a small 5, though. I think if AK saying that Patrick Williams is going to be back before the end of the season, like they were saying that he was out and he was out with like a broken wrist, right? Like a broken wrist, but they said that he like hurt some ligaments. So that means that his ligaments and his wrist then healed enough to where they feel confident in it for them to bring him back. So if they feel confident enough to bring him back, he was playing like a dog before he got hurt. Now he wasn't going out there lighting it up, but he was playing a little like people love Scotty Barnes for the Raptors. He was playing, I wouldn't necessarily say as good as Scotty Barnes, but he was playing a little bit below where Scotty Barnes is. And Scotty Barnes is probably gonna win Rookie of the Year. And Patrick Wood, yes, he is.
Evan Mobley
who win a Rookie of the Year?
Evan Mobley.
No, I think Scotty Barnes. Scotty Barnes is my dark horse to win Rookie of the Year.
Evan Mobley.
I'm not mad at Evan Mobley. I will vote for Evan Mobley, but I think Scotty Barnes might sneak up and get it. But even still, like Patrick Williams is a guy that like last year I didn't really know what he could do. I thought he had, and also Patrick Williams grew 2 inches in the offseason. He went from being like 6'7", now he like 6'9", 6'10". So him coming back, that means you got him, Tristan Thompson, Vucevic is your main 3 men that you rotating if you the Bulls that you can run up against Miami. And then that means on your guards or your wings, you got DeMar DeRozan, Zach LaVine, Alex Caruso, Javonte Green been a beast on defense. You got Io you can run out there. That means now you 8 deep. That's 8 right there. Now you pick somebody else that you maybe want to rotate in situationals. Them your 8 that I'm going with if I'm the Bulls. And if Billy Donovan can't coach this 8 to the championship with a guy that I'm saying is the MVP, with a secondary scorer that you saying is better than Devin Booker, Pavi, like think about that. If you got the MVP and you got a guy that's better than Devin Booker on your team, you
I don't think
we can win it all. Stop. But Devin Booker at this point is a perennial all-star. So we got to stop.
Is he perennial yet?
How
many times all-star is he?
That's 2 times. He gonna make it again.
That's not perennial though. 2 times ain't perennial.
Devin Booker is a name now.
Devin Booker is Allen Houston 2.0. And shout
out. What other guards in the West gonna make it over Devin Booker? That hasn't made it already. None.
Ja
already made it. Devin Booker made it the same time. CJ McCollum not making it in the All-Star game over Devin Booker for the rest of his career. Period. I don't care what nobody say. So Devin Booker is a perennial All-Star at this point in time at this point in his career. You saying that Zach LaVine is better than him?
Yes.
And if you're saying he's better than him and he's playing with the fucking MVP and they playing with another guy that was averaging 19 and 12 last year, what is let's see what Vucevic is averaging. Vucevic is averaging 17 and 10 this year. You should win the championship. You should win a championship. And you playing with 2 or 3 other guys on the team that could potentially be all NBA defense. They should win a championship. The Brooklyn Nets are wounded. The Nets got to figure it out. I'm sorry. The 76ers got to figure it out. The Bucks got it, but Brook Lopez is still hurt. So if Brook Lopez is still hurt,
they did get Serge. They picked up Serge.
I don't care about Serge. You got to depend on them versus Vucevic. If you Bobby P, if you Bobby P or you Serge Ibaka, you got to go versus Vucevic every night.
I'm cool with that.
All right, okay, cool. But if Patrick Williams can keep Giannis to 30 and 10, that's good. I'm good with that. 30 and 10 for Giannis is great in the playoffs. What Drew Holiday doing?
What's the percentage of those 30 and 10 though? What's
I don't care what the percentages are.
I care what the percentages
is. Listen, my question to you is, DeMar DeRozan, are you taking the challenge to guard Chris Middleton? Zach LaVine, are you going to take the challenge to guard Drew Holiday and make sure Drew Holiday don't shoot above 50%?
Pat Connaughton or somebody.
Huh?
No, he's not. He's gonna be on Pat Connaughton or somebody.
Take the challenge.
He's not gonna.
Because I want to put Lonzo on Pat Connaughton so that way Lonzo can have more energy. And I'm telling Lonzo we got to run.
He's not gonna do that. He's gonna put Zach on Pat Connaughton.
Because
even
that's weak. Take the challenge, Zach. Take the challenge, Zach.
Because even Holiday's matchup is Lonzo.
Take the challenge, Zach.
Because even Holiday's matchup is Lonzo. Like natural matchup would be Lonzo.
Take the challenge. Demar, take the challenge with Middleton. You go out there and give me 28, but keep Middleton to 20.
Okay.
Guard, play the best team defense you ever played in your life versus Giannis. Caruso, give me 4 steals in the series. Show me what you made, big fella.
Melo is back now. Just randomly I saw Melo's back now, I think.
I'm kind of mad I'm not going to that game tonight. I really want to hit I really want to hit the Clippers up like, yo, can I get 2 free tickets, please? I don't know if my man's a respond to me though. But I feel though. But
let's get out of here though, because I gotta get ready. All
right. Yeah. Keith, go ahead, get your plug in, bro.
Wait. Keith, one question. Real question. I was gonna ask you this because I appreciate your music opinion. What's the 3 albums you playing a lot right now?
Wow, that's a loaded question.
If there are 3 right now that you playing a lot.
Yeah, because it's not. Like I'm literally like playing the same shit every day.
Give me an album that you playing a lot right now. It don't have to come out whenever it came out. Give me an album that you are playing a lot right now as of February 25th, 2022.
Oh man, I know motherfuckers will be like, damn nigga, you stuck in that time period? Actually, man, it's not even an album, but I just been playing like 2 songs like over and over and over, some R&B shit, cause it's been crazy out here. Well, no, it's been 3 songs, some R&B shit and it's rap shit, but Raheem Devon.
Okay.
Yeah,
you got some new shit out?
But Raheem Devon, yeah.
I saw bro last week actually at the Versus. I went to that Versus.
Called Outer Limits.
All right.
Yo, yeah, he was there. That's right. Yeah, he got this track called Outer Limits, and then this other track called Up for Air. So I've been playing them motherfuckers, and then I've been down. This rap shit crazy, man. But I've been playing this little Quando Rondo track called What I'm On. That's all I've been playing, like them 3 songs, like over and over and over again.
That's fair.
All right. I ain't mad at that. That's interesting.
Some old souls, some shit from for my age, for our age group, and then some young nigga shit.
Yeah, what's your favorite oldie track you've been playing lately?
Now that is SOS. The SOS band. I think that's what it is.
SOS band is it? Yeah.
Yeah, man. What it is? People always talking about. I've been running that shit crazy, man.
Okay.
I don't care what the others say.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Be good to me. Yeah, I've been running that shit. The YouTube version though, man. That song is amazing, man.
Word.
Run it into the ground.
You said the YouTube version?
Yeah, man. It's like they got like a video to it, man. Yeah,
DM me that. I want to check that out.
That shit is crazy, man. But yeah, I be jamming to that motherfucker. Like I think I play that. That might be the first track I play when I get in my whip in the morning time, just to give me that joke.
Oh, that's lit. No, send me that. Like, send me the YouTube version of it. Honestly, I've been using YouTube a lot more lately for music, and I've been finding it impressive. Yeah, like I wasn't using it that much before. I really wasn't. Like I kind of was like, I'm just using this shit for like, just
you be
like
stuff on YouTube that ain't on nowhere else.
It really do. Like, and the funniest part be when people be doing all these reverb versions of songs and stuff.
Facts,
that should be hilarious.
Yeah, it's hard.
It just be fun. Some of them do though.
Hard, but yeah, man. Let's get Keith. Get your plug in. Let people know where they can find you at.
There you go. Keith. I guess Keith is gone. Anyways, it's your boy TPJ. Find me on Twitter, Instagram at Real TPJ. Find me on Twitter at Old TPJ. That's OLD-TPJ. As always, man, it's Hoops and Brews, man. Pavi, talk to the people.
As always, man, follow me on Twitter at Pavi World, PAVY World, all one word. Check out all my music on every streaming site, and we'll holler at you later. Oh, Keith, there you are. Keith, get your plug in. Okay. All right. We'll holler at y'all, man. Until next time, next week.
I can't hear shit.
Fresh like I just got a contract. Fresh like I just got a max. Roll up this, we ballin' to the max.